Hello folks, welcome to Guitar at Home with Remy. Today we are doing something a little different. I've got a comparison of how many picks? 1, 2, 3, 5 different picks. Some of them sound very similar despite their differences, and some of them sound very different from each other, I guess. One of them in particular has a very unique sound, and then there's one other that's close but not drastic. And it's very interesting because I'd never really clued into that. I'd never really paid a whole lot of attention. I tend to use one pick for quite a while, and then I just grab something different, and I'm using that for a while. So I was using similar picks for quite a while, and then switched, but I switched at the same time I switched guitars, so I didn't notice it as much. Now, the demo is done. I did it through, wow, I am not awake. I just had lunch and sleepy. So I did it through Ableton with Bias FX for the plugin. And it is a rock reverb sim with just a reverb pedal added, since the sim doesn't actually have reverb built in. Not a ton. I mean, it's there, but not crazy. I wasn't looking for an ambient effect. And the gain is turned up quite a bit, but not crazy. I did basically the pentatonic, a pentatonic scale, and then I did one E chord for each pick, and it's just in order. Now, the two ends of the spectrum are this guy, if it focus, a Ernie Ball Prodigy 1.5, and it doesn't want to focus, a Dunlop Tortex Jazz 3.5. So very different, very about as far apart as you can get. I mean, you can obviously go thicker than the Prodigy, but the Prodigy doesn't flex at all. It's pretty much a rock solid piece. And the Dunlop, I mean, it's nothing. I mean, it's a playing card kind of material almost. So I'm gonna play through, and then it was on the regular Strat, the American Standard, or wow, the American Special Strat on position 2, and I've got 9s on here, nothing crazy, standard pickups. It's just the pick for differences. I apologize for the crappy playing. I didn't warm up before I did it, and my hand is a little messed up. I messed it up the other day, so a few fumbles, but nothing crazy, and it wasn't worth redoing just to hide my goofs. So enjoy, and we'll cut back after that. Now, the Fender medium and the .5 sound real similar. The .5 is more distinct. It's a snappier, brighter sound. And then it just progressively gets deeper, darker, less snappy, more mellow as you go. The Flow has a fair bit of flex to it, but it's a pretty smooth transition. The tip doesn't snap. The .88 for the Jazz is the same way. It's so small that tip really doesn't have a lot of give. And I mean, you can get these thicker and they keep going. I mean, I played some of the prime tone Jazz 3s. It sounds a lot like the Prodigy. And then the Prodigy. And I've been doing a lot with these Prodigies. It's been my standard pick for about, I don't know, a little over a month. And I really like them, but what I'm finding is I wish they were just smaller. That's a big piece of my hand, and I kind of like the Jazz 3s. So I'm going to be seeing if I can find something like this, but smaller. So I'm curious if anybody's got any information on why these thin picks, the thin plasticky picks, get that snap. Is the pick actually bouncing back as it crosses the string and smacking the string again? Is it just the way it lets go of the string? I don't know. And I just thought it was very interesting. I happened to be playing something where I played and then I put the pick down and I accidentally grabbed a different pick and I played and I was like, wow, that's different. Let me know what you think. Favorite picks, theories on why the super thin. And I didn't do it for the test, but I've got some of the Fender lights that I'm going to go try. And I'm betting that sounds like the .5, even more so than these. Just for giggles, this was my first pick. Not this particular one, but these Fender mediums were what I got when I started playing. And I very quickly decided that was not the right pick for me. They were too prone to slipping around in my hand. And I went to things with either texture or just a surface feel that stayed a little better. These days, as with everything, I have improved. I still don't like them that much. Sorry. Sorry, Fender. I really like the Dunlop Flows, the Dunlop Jazz picks, and these Prodigies are pretty awesome. I wish they were smaller. I'm going to have to go shopping. I don't know. Anyway, take care all. Keep playing and have fun.